hell is the honest to goodness fee anyways? Welcome back to another episode of Dave Eats London. Now today we're going to a franchise restaurant. Now we don't normally do a lot of franchises unless we're doing a head-to-head challenge or one of these 24-hour eating what the person in front of me order challenges. But today we're going to go to a franchise. Now it just opened. I was there 2 days ago on the grand opening on Thursday. Today's Saturday. And there's some things there you got to see that I don't think you're going to believe.
All right, here you go. We come across this sign. Chuck's Roadhouse now open. AAA steak and lobster, $20. Starting at. Does this say anywhere there's any upcharge on there? Any percentage they would add? No. So you must be able to get a steak and lobster for $20. That's what I would expect. Let's just say there's a number of these signs. So I guess they really want to make sure people know steak and lobster here is only $20. Let's look the other way. Yeah, there's a few more signs that way too. Okay, they also have a billboard here. Chuck's Roadhouse, 16-ounce domestic draft, $4 all day from 11 till 5. So they do specify a time. AAA steaks starting at $11. Yeah, they show a porterhouse. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a porterhouse for $11. It's going to be a sirloin, which, you know, I wouldn't even consider a steak. I'd call it a roast that's been sliced before it was cooked. But we're going to go into Chuck's Roadhouse. Let's find out what this place is all about, and we're going to give you the facts. All right, here's where we're going today. Chuck's Roadhouse. You saw the signs out by the road. Of course, it's right next to, well, look at that, Central Cannabis. Sorry, pal, we didn't mean to take a picture of you coming out. We'll blur your face. Let us know if you want us to do a review and go through Central Cannabis in the comments below. And we can do that if enough people want us to. Those are some big steaks. 14-ounce T-bone, 14-ounce cowboy steak, bone in New York, 1-pound ribeye, 20-ounce porterhouse. Those are huge steaks. Steak and lobster. We were here on Thursday for the grand opening, a friend of mine and I. Now this isn't a place I would normally come to. And he had that New York and lobster tail right there, the $26 one. Well, it says it's a, it doesn't say here, but it says on their website it's a 6-ounce lobster tail. It looked more like a 4-ounce rock lobster tail to me, in my opinion, you know. And the steak was barely any bigger than the little lobster tail, so it's really not a huge meal. You can see it's 840 calories for a baked potato, a lobster tail, a steak, a cob of corn, and butter. So, yeah, you can tell by the amount of calories that it's not what we would call a huge serving. Okay, now here's what I really want to film here, is the honest to goodness fee. Let's be honest. I guess they think their prices are too low on their menu. Well, maybe they should have put the prices the food was actually at in the menu. So rather than add a 3% to a restaurant that opened on Thursday, why wouldn't you just put the restaurant prices in at the right price? You know, it's a small fee on that $6 burger. But when you add cheese to that, that's another 10 cents. So, you know, a cheeseburger is going to cost you $9.36. And really, that's not a great value. That's an average price, in my mind. You know, you add 3% to all these prices. So, I tried to get some video. I don't know how it worked out of the difference between the Chuck's burger and the cheeseburger. But just in case it didn't turn out, I'll go over here right now.
Oh yeah, you're right. So everything's a sourdough.
Sourdough bread?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you double check. Is that okay with you? Or?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes, and you add, and you're sure about the cheese. Just one slice of cheese on the cheeseburger. That's the only difference, right?
Yeah, just
Okay.
cheese, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you very much. 1 hour earlier. Sorry, I'm just videoing your cheese here.
Go for it.
Thank you. Oops. So we purchased ourselves some cheese. So let's go back to the restaurant. You ready? You want to film me? So as everybody knows, I prefer cheese on my burgers, but paying 50% of the price of the burger for a slice of cheese, I didn't think that was such a good deal. So you saw us get some cheese earlier today. Here we go. I'll just take a slice of that out right here. I'll just slap that in our pocket. Fill this up. And there we go. $3? No. How about 42 cents?
Everything you need here?
Perfect. Thank you. So, that's 42 cents. That's a whole lot cheaper than buying a $3 slice of cheese. And that's the most expensive sliced cheese we could find. Normally you can buy it for about $2.99 a pack for 24, which makes it about 12 cents a slice. So really, big markup. Well, at the price we paid at 42 cents, that's about a 14% food cost. God, these guys are making huge money on cheese. Lucinda, what'd you get? A Clubhouse?
I did.
Now that's on,
Sourdough.
that's kind of neat. But
Yep.
doesn't a Clubhouse usually have 3 slices of bread?
Yeah, it does.
How many does that one have?
2.
God, I guess they saved 30% on the bread on that one, didn't they?
Let's give her a taste.
Well, how's it taste?
Tastes pretty good.
Tastes good, but not what we call a Clubhouse. That's really just 2 slices of bread. Clubhouse has 3 in my mind. Hey, who am I to judge? Oh, that's right. I'm the reviewer. Well, there's my burger. Now, this is a tip for you. Pro tip. Save yourself, I don't know what, $2.50. Bring your own slice of cheese. You know, normally I wouldn't bring food into a restaurant, but if they want to rob me on a slice of cheese, I'll bring my own. Let's see how this thing is. Now, bun, not toasted. The burger looks homemade. I think it looks homemade. The toppings look pretty good. Let's try it out. It's a pretty good burger. Really. It's a fresh bun. The patty fits the bun perfect. But, you know, adding 3%, you're charging $3 for cheese and you charge $6 for a burger, just not right. I've been too busy mentioning other things that I haven't mentioned. Fries. They look like fresh cut fries. I don't believe they're fresh cut fries. They're the same look as like a Wendy's fry, where the skins and jackets are still on them, but they are frozen. That's my opinion. Well, they do have Canada's favorite ketchup. I know the lighting's terrible here right now all of a sudden, but they have Heinz mustard and Heinz relish. Like, French's was famous for their mustard long before they made ketchup. I think these guys want to make the appearance that they don't support Heinz with having French's ketchup, but We still have the Heinz products here. This place is a weird place. Okay, giant T-bone up there, you can see. 20 ounce, 25 bucks. Says it's AAA. With the other lies they tell us, allegedly. I don't know if I trust it was AAA. Drink specials. It's a pretty big place. It's brand new. It's a lot of TV. They have two sides. They have a dining room side, and they have a bar side over here. But really, the only separation is the Harley Davidson. The place is kind of like a barn. Echoes. I think they just need a little separation in this place. I will say one thing about this place. This place was super smoky the last time I was in here. Something was going on with their exhaust fans. But at least they seem to have that straightened out. I've been filming it, and I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel. There we go. Yeah.
What's your YouTube channel about?
It's called Dave Eats London. I do restaurant reviews.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I just wanted to get a good picture of it. There we go. Well, all right. Here we go. Let's have a look at the bill. Chuck's Roadhouse. Well, look. Lucinda's side of mayo, 75 cents. Clubhouse sandwich, 10 bucks. Chuck burger, 6 bucks. Diet Coke, 3 bucks. Not a bad price, 19.74. Oh, but here's the unhonest to not fair 3% charge of 60 cents. You know, it's such a small amount. I don't know why they just can't put it on the bill. You know, then you wouldn't feel like you're getting ripped off. Show it on your menu price. This is just ridiculous. 22 bucks. Cheap. What do we say on a tip there? Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere around 30 bucks. Okay, we're getting ready to leave here. We want to show you there's a Wimpy's Diner over here in the same parking lot. It used to be a Burger King, but I promise you, if you go into that place, the price on the menu is the price you'll pay.
All right, so that was Chuck's Roadhouse. What does TripAdvisor have to say about them? Well, they've only been open 2 days. TripAdvisor's got nothing to say. What about the Middlesex County Health Unit? Well, they haven't had an inspection yet, but it'll be coming soon, I'm sure. So let's talk about this place. First off, let's talk about the company that runs this place. It's called the Obsidian Group. They have brands like Krabby Joe's, Union Burger, Coffee Culture, and now Chuck's Roadhouse. So let's start off with Krabby Joe's. They've been around about 20 years. They've got like 32 franchises, I guess, in Ontario. They're only in Ontario, from what I could find. And yeah, I don't know much about Krabby Joe's. I don't go there. Union Burger. Union Burger is a burger joint. It's kind of like South Street Burger, but I don't know what's going on with this place. I don't think it's doing very well. I was only able to find 3 locations at all, and they're only in Ontario. At one time, London had 2 or 3 locations itself, but they're gone. The next one is Coffee Culture. Another one. I really don't know anything about them. I've never been there. I can't comment on it. So let's go to Chuck's Roadhouse. Chuck's Roadhouse seems to be booming. It's their newest brand, and from what I can find, it looks like it has about 47 locations, all of them in Ontario, not necessarily Southern Ontario, but in Ontario, except for one they're planning on opening in Key Largo, Florida. I don't know, a lot of snowbirds there. I have no idea. So what can we say about this place? I got to tell you that charge, that 3% charge really irritates me. And it really irritates me the way they word it. We'll stop right now and we'll have a look again at how they word it. Okay, here it is, right from their website. If you want to pause the video and read it completely yourself, do that and then continue on. Okay, so we looked at the honest goodness fee. Now if you hit more info, it gives you an example of how the fee works. They take their least expensive thing on the menu, which is the Chuck's Burger, which is $6, and show you that really it only costs you another 18 cents. But other than maybe cheap old Dave, nobody else is buying the $6 item there. Okay, so enough said about their 3% charge. let's move on to the way they seem to draw people in. They seem to have something that's a very low price, like their $6 burger. But all of a sudden, you add one slice of processed cheese to it, and it jumps 50% in price. It goes from $6 to $9. Most people don't order a hamburger. So I'm assuming that's why they put it on there so low. This is only my opinion, but really, you just open the restaurant and you say, well, it's to keep up with the prices that you add 3%, but the restaurant's brand new. The menus were just printed. Why couldn't you put the right price on? Because some stupid-ass marketing genius came up with this that they thought was a genius idea. That person deserves to work in maybe one of your franchises of the dishwasher. Because in my opinion, that's all that marketing genius is worth. If someone wants to come on the show, someone from Krabby Joe's, if you know someone that works there, have them watch the video. If you know someone in management, say, why don't you go on Dave's show, go in the studio, and explain yourself. Like, none of your other brands add 3%. So it's obviously just a marketing ploy. I think it's crazy, but that's all I have to say about that. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and look for us next time, because I'm Dave, and this is Dave Eats London.